No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eggberry, and welcome back to another Marvel Rivals video. Thank you guys, as always, for stopping in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get right into the video. As you can see here, I am playing as Penny Parker. We are holding off on the point right now. I do have my ult at the moment. I decided I'm just going to use it, and I do end up taking out the Luna right here, but it wasn't actually my ult that got her. It was one of my mines, I believe. And I will admit, this is probably one of the worst Penny ults that I've ever done in my life. I was trying for so long to get up onto this ramp, and then when I actually got up here, I ended up doing like barely any damage. I got the thing down to like half health, and that was about it. But it's alright though, they can't all be winners. I do see a Bucky down here that I'm trying to focus on, and there's a Magic trying to make her way in here somewhere, that she's just teleporting around being annoying, and I'm somehow able to time her and get her taken care of, as well as the Bucky that I mentioned a little bit earlier. I do see that there is a Loki hanging out up here, and I thought about focusing on him for a little bit, but this Venom comes up and I'm deciding I'm going to focus on him instead, because the Loki's just being annoying and placing his clones. But I'm able to take out the Venom right there, as you saw, and now there's an Emma Frost trying to make her way a little bit forward, and I'm able to take her out as well, luckily for me. And now the Bucky is back. He's going to try and ult, but I'm able to take him out once again. And now I'm trying to focus on this Luna that's making her way out, but the Thor ends up getting her right there. But I still get part of the elimination, obviously, because I was doing damage. But now focusing on this Venom that is back as well, and he's getting very low, but this Emma grabs me, so I'm turning myself around to focus on her instead, and we're able to take her out. And now they are just running out of time. As you can see, there's only a couple seconds left. They do have us in overtime, and the Jeff on my team decided he was going to swallow me for a second, but luckily he did spit me out. I'm getting close to having my ults here once again, and their Luna ult is just about over, so I'm able to take out the Magic right there. Now I'm going to ult right here and try and just get people off of the point. The Emma does grab me there once again, but I'm able to get her down pretty low, and we're able to take her out. Now we've only got the Venom on point here for the time being, and we're able to get him taken care of, and we get that freaking W, baby. Let's freaking go. Look at that, freaking 45-0, almost 17,000 damage with 10,000 damage blocked, 15 final hits. Oh my goodness, I was freaking going off this game. Penny has honestly become one of my favorite characters, and it's nice to get games like these just because I know that I'm not doing too bad, you know what I mean? Plus, this MVP screen is freaking epic. Let's freaking go, baby. Onto a Cloak and Dagger game here, as you can see, trying to heal up the Venom, who is fighting the Strange out in front of me, as well as the Magneto, who was able to take him out. We are getting pretty close to capturing this checkpoint right here, as you can see, and honestly, this game is pretty much just a wash. We end up just steamrolling these people. As you can see, we have like 6 minutes of time already on the clock, and I was kind of going DPS with Cloak and Dagger there for a little bit, and it's just one of those games where I'm able to. As you can see, I'm 14-0 right now, and we just it just doesn't stop. The steamrolling does not stop at any point. They try their best to get back into the fight, but it just doesn't end up working out too well for them. I do have my ult here whenever, and I see the Strange is going to try and ult on a few people up here, but I'm just going to counteract that with my ult there for a moment. The Strange is getting pretty low, and I'm able to take him out there, as well as the Rocket, as you can see. So, freaking double kill right there as Cloak and Dagger. Now I'm trying to hold this button down even further on the Venom, and I'm able to get him taken out as well. And like I said, this payload has not stopped moving pretty much the entire time. Not really sure what they're doing at this point, but they're starting to funnel out now. But it's honestly too late at this point. We've almost got the payload completely captured, and they're just kind of funneling out in a straight line. They are pushing us back a little bit here, I will admit, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. The Venom tried to ult our Venom right there. I was getting pretty low there for a second, but luckily our Ultron had his healing on me. The Psylocke did end up taking out our Hela right there, but it's alright. We got her get back. The Ultron was able to take her out right there. I'm trying to heal up this Magneto, who was getting pretty low, and trying to do damage at the same time, because there was only a few of us here at the moment, and Jeff was just able to swallow pretty much everybody on the point. As you can see, he was able to kill those two people. But there are a few people back now. The Rocket got back, and for some reason the Punisher just went in his turret right there. But it doesn't matter. And look at that. We got a freaking another MVP. Let's freaking go. 22-0. Not the best stats in the world, but it was pretty much a wash, so we'll take it. Into some Luna Snow gameplay here, and we're going to have to take a little break, unfortunately, from the MVPs just to get some more smaller clips in here that I felt like I should include. I'm able to keep our Iron Fist alive right there, and he's able to take out that Emma Frost that was bothering us. I'm also able to freeze that blade and get him before he could escape, and then I snap onto that Punisher right there and take him out. Easy freaking money, and we are just going to push back onto the point here and get it taken back. Once again, playing as Luna Snow here, and as you can see, we've got quite a bit of time left in this match. We were able to get the first point captured really quickly. The Star-Lord is ulting up there, but I'm able to get him taken out once he ends up going up a little bit higher into the air to where I could actually see him. I do freeze the Loki right there for a second, but now I'm going to focus back on healing rather than trying to do damage, especially now that this Groot ulted. But we were able to negate it pretty much right there thanks to the Scarlet Witch ult as well. So pretty much everybody on their team had to back out because of that. Their Scarlet Witch is going to ult and get our Scarlet, but I was able to take her out shortly after she did ult right there. The Groot is getting overextended, as you can see, and we were able to get him taken out as well. Now I'm trying to heal up the people that were getting critical, and we are also able to get that Adam Warlock taken care of. There is somebody doing damage back here. It is the Mr. Fantastic, who I'm able to freeze and get taken out. Let's freaking go, baby. We're going to keep pushing along on the payload now that everybody is kind of grouped back up. I'm thinking pretty soon would be a good point to use my ult, even if it's just for damage boost. There were a couple people getting low, so I'm just like, all right, screw it. I'm going to end up using it. And once I healed them back up, I just switched over to damage boost pretty much the entire time that I was ulting, and we were able to get them melted pretty quickly there. There is the Spider-Man back here, as you see, but I'm able to get him taken care of myself. No freaking problems. I'm 10-1 at the moment. Right now, not doing the absolute greatest healing-wise, but we do have 3 healers, so I'm not extremely concerned about having to heal everybody 24/7 like I normally do if there's just like 2 healers. There is a Venom getting overextended now over here, as you can see, and I'm able to get him taken out as well. Now we're going to keep pushing on the payload. The thing is over here trying to fight the Doctor Strange, and I'm not really sure what his game plan was here, but he just kind of left me, and I thought I was going to die here, not going to lie, but luckily there were a few other people here backing me up, including the Invisible Woman and the Blade, and I'm able to get the Strange taken out as well as that Spider-Man, and now we're just going to keep pushing even more. This is later along in that same game. We had kind of got to a stopping point here. As you can see, we are running lower on time, but our Scarlet Witch had a pretty big ult right there, and we were able to get the rest of the team taken care of. As you can see, now it was just a matter of getting the payload to the end right here. As you can see, we only have about 40 seconds left at the time. So we've got to do this now and make sure they don't get back onto the payload for anything meaningful they can kind of leak on and stuff like that. But I'm able to take out the Punisher right there. The Thor was trying to be annoying, and now I'm focusing on keeping the Scarlet on our team alive. I'm also able to get that Thor taken care of eventually, and now there's somebody else back on the point. Looks like a Hulk right here, who I'm able to freeze and we're able to take out right there. But look at that freaking victory right there, and look who snuck in for another freaking MVP. It's me, baby. It's Luna Snow. Let's freaking go, baby. Like I said, didn't do the absolute most on healing, but I didn't really have to because we had 3 healers for a while there. So let's freaking go, baby. Looks like somebody ended up switching at the end, but we're good. Back in another Cloak and Dagger game, as you can see, trying to heal up the Venom that is out in front of me because he was getting pretty low there for a second. Luckily, the Atom was helping as well. There is a Squirrel Stampede heading over this direction, so I decided to switch over to Cloak, and I was trying to damage the squirrels, but I ended up getting the Moon Knight right there instead. So you know what, I'll just take the freaking easy kill, I guess. This Bucky is trying to insert himself and take out the freaking healers in the back line, but it didn't end up working out too well for him as I was able to take him out right there. The Venom is getting low once again, as you can see there, and they did end up getting our Adam Warlock, unfortunately for us, but he is able to res himself, and I'm going to end up using my ult right here to keep us moving forward and keep everybody alive as best I can. Our Spider-Man did all right there and get a couple people, and I was also able to take out the Squirrel Girl with my ults and the Spider-Man with Cloak. And I'm not really sure what this placement is for our portal, but it doesn't end up mattering, at least not for the most part. There is a Cloak and Dagger that tries to ult and get on the point here to delay the inevitable for their team, but it doesn't end up working out too well for them because they have to peel back once it's gone, and we're just going to keep applying pressure while we can. There are a few people getting pretty low, but it's just our tanks, so the Adam and I were able to focus on that. There is a Bucky trying to backline me here. As you can see, I do end up getting pretty low, but luckily our Adam was smart enough to turn around and help me out, and I was able to get the Bucky taken care of because of that. The Venom is getting low there once again, but we are getting even closer to the payload now, and we've actually got it pushed along to get another freaking W here. And guess what? Guess who has MVP once again? And that's a better stat line. That is going to do it for today's episode, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard. Someday, put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.